The woman tried her best to suppress the desire inside her. Now, she had turned into a vampire. To avoid scaring her son, she used pliers to rip out her own fangs. Her name was Nina. She once had a happy family. But on that cold winter night, their fate was completely changed. Her husband was driving the family home when their car suddenly broke down. On this remote road, the husband had no choice but to get out and look for help. In the freezing snow, the mother and son waited in the car from night till dawn, but there was still no sign of him. Nina grew anxious. She had to get out and look for him herself. Soon she came across an old, shabby cabin. Inside, there was a long trail of paint marks. A strong sense of dread rose in her heart. As Nina went deeper inside, the marks on the floor became more and more frequent. Suddenly, a strange roar echoed behind her. Nina turned around in terror, only to see a vampire lunging straight at her. She ran desperately into the basement and locked the door tight. Then she stumbled backward in panic but tripped over something on the ground. Nina looked down and saw her husband's lifeless body. She broke down in despair. Just then, another creature smashed through the window. Nina clutched her son tightly in her arms. Instinctively, she grabbed a stick to fight back, but the monster overpowered her within seconds. At that critical moment, sunlight shone through the window. The monster burned to death, but unfortunately, Nina had been bitten. From then on, she became a vampire who feared the light. Hearing her son's cries, Nina tried hard to suppress her instincts. Her mutated body craved red liquid more and more. She grabbed a bag of raw pork and sucked the juices out of it. Seeing his mother like that, the little boy cried even harder. So to find a way to control her condition, Nina returned to that same cabin. Inside lived an old vampire. He had knowledge about controlling vampires, but he wanted to get rid of Nina, so Nina had to fight back. Then when the old man struggled to move, she seized the chance, rushed forward, and knocked him to the ground.
This evil cannot keep spreading. We have to stop it!
The old man told her to end her own life, but Nina refused, because her son still needed her. She stole his suppressant formula and finally burned down the source of the evil. After 7 years of research, Nina finally found a private hospital that could cure her. So she immediately took her son and got ready to fly there. But to make sure she wouldn't turn into a hideous, bloodthirsty monster mid-flight, she had to replenish her energy first. She hurried into the airplane bathroom, pulled out a syringe, then drank 20 milliliters of red liquid. As the liquid slid down her throat, she couldn't help but enjoy it. But soon she regained her senses. She injected herself with the serum. It was painful, but she had to endure it. After that, she went back to her seat, gently stroked her son's face, and hoped for the day she'd finally be normal again. But neither of them knew another even greater disaster was quietly approaching. Follow me to see what happens next.